John. Well, you're completely correct that it would be a huge benefit to the American population if they had ready access to outpatient therapy. But the situation we're in is actually reflective of the situation we've been in basically the entire pandemic, which is that the federal leadership has just failed to see the value in treating people and has created this one track for managing the pandemic, and it doesn't work for everyone.
Doctor, I know people that got the Omicron variant and got Regeneron and the Eli Lilly monoclonals. They all swear to me that it helped a lot. Not one of them had any problems. Not one of them needed hospitalization. Nobody died. They got it early, as is advised by you and by the state of Florida. Have you found the same experience?
Yeah, it's a really important question. And unfortunately, we actually don't have a valid scientific answer to that question. And we should have had one before the FDA made the decision to pull it.
Oh,
so you're
you mean
asking
there's no
something that's so basic.
I thought they followed the science.
There's laboratory science, and we were aware of those studies. So the laboratory studies show a decreased affinity for the Omicron variant in terms of the spike protein. And that's very important information. But ultimately, what we care about is whether that same laboratory finding translates to patient findings. And we're studying that in Florida, but there's data out there, and the federal leadership hasn't released those data. They haven't analyzed them as far as I know. And that's really what you want to know. You want to know whether it actually doesn't help patients anymore, or helps patients a little bit, or helps patients a little bit more than that. It's such a basic question. And if our leadership was oriented, yeah.
Could we warp speed? Let's say if the GSK monoclonals are more efficient with Omicron. Let's say that's true. Could we warp speed the production? Could we actually partner GSK and Eli Lilly and Regeneron, because they've done such a phenomenal job, and get the needed therapeutics to people when they need it, whether they have a breakthrough case, whether they're fully vaccinated, boosters, or had natural immunity and they're still getting it?
Almost anything is possible with the right leadership. I think Florida is a great example of that. The governor here, Governor DeSantis, has done things that no one else around the country has done, and it's because of his leadership. So yeah, I think the answer to your question is yes, with the right leadership.
I can't believe they're doing this to the people of Florida. Let their governor run this. Joe wanted he never mentioned monoclonal antibodies till his vaccine mandate speech, and then all of a sudden, we never had a shortage before. Then all of a sudden, we have a shortage. Then we run out of tests. And these antivirals that everyone brags about and raves about, they're not available to anybody. There's no excuse for any of this, Doctor. Thank you for being with us. Thanks for what you do every day.